For me, navigating through college has not been easy. In fact, due to coming from a family who didn't have much from the start, and survive essentially off bare minimum of essentials for me, really the road hasn't been easy, and in fact, has been a little rocky. Financial support was always an issue since I could remember, and um, it was the support that my family and I depended on since I could remember. Through it all, the support helped. It support both for me academically and personally in several areas like housing and food and sometimes clothing. Um, as an adult, on numerous occasions, I often found myself resorting to supportive help to survive while completing my studies. For me, taking the leap to go back to school was my way of shaping my future and to shape it how I see fit. I I didn't know that it was going to be as challenging as it has been, but I'm grateful for each obstacles that I've come across because it's made me such a strong individual, professionally and personally. And there's been many nights where I have had to struggle, like many other students who go through college or who are attending their graduate program. I too have like been through some um long nights um, where I didn't have the funds, so I slept in my car, or I resorted to local shelters. And I'm just gonna put this down because I know the rest. um, I I literally had to do what needed to be done so that I can get to where I am today, and hopefully grab hold onto the dreams and aspirations that I sought for myself when I started. Um, So the thing that I'm grateful for, the gift that I have gotten through this process that I'm so grateful for, is recently, I had to resort to supportive housing, and so I took myself to a local shelter and signed myself up for a bed to get some rest so that I can get up and do my studies and do all the work that's required of me, like everyone else. And so I did that, but this time it just wasn't guaranteed, and I knew it right away because when I signed my name up, there was a voice that came over the intercom. One of the security guards was like, "Hey, we only have two beds," and then the receptionist was like, "Sorry, guys, we only have two beds, and we're going to take one guy and one girl, and everyone else, we're so sorry, but that'll be it for tonight." And I was like, I literally could feel like my heart sink like to my feet, and so I was like thinking of all the stops. I was pulling out all the stops, trying to figure out like, well, what can I say to them to get me in this place so I can like get some sleep. Um, and so I just start babbling. I just start like saying I pulled the I'm a student card. I pulled the like I've been up all night. And I was going on and on and on and on. And it's by the grace of God, she stopped me mid conversation and was like, "Hold on, let me see what I can do." I was all crying and everything, and just but for a lot of time, for a lot of people, they've seen people come in and like have sad stories and like so they've heard it all. I'm saying all that to say they've heard it all, and for me, I understood that like these are people who have heard it all. These are people who see individuals with similar or not so similar stories all the time, and it was just a great feeling when she told me to hold on, and she's like, let me double check to see if we have something. And she was like, well, you're in bed here for you. So just around and um, we'll get you in. And so for me, I was so happy that I got the chance to first get some rest, but to rest so that I can continue on my journey to um, see myself as who I want to be, shaping the future that I am trying to create for myself, to continue on that journey. Um, and knowing that like I was able to do it successfully because I've got rest. Um, felt it felt like nobody cared. But I said, let me see what I can do. And I was grateful for that. I was so grateful. I even gave her a hug, you know? So that's the thing that I'm grateful for. It's one of the things that I've been like thinking about as I was writing this out. And it was not something that I could just keep it sweet and simple. Something that was pondering on my mind for some time now as I was writing out this long script. And I'm saying to myself, well, you know what? I know the story. Let me just go ahead and just tell you guys. Um, so I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for people uh, having a heart and, like, saying, hey, you know what? I'm here to help you. And I am grateful to be on the receiving end of that because of like because I needed it essentially. And so with that, thank you.